All right, let's talk about something we use every single day, something that feels a little bit like magic: search engines. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly how they work. It's not magic, but it's pretty darn close. Let's dive in. I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about it? You type a few words into this little box, hit enter, and bam. Before you can even blink, you've got answers from all over the world. How on earth is that possible? Well, that's exactly the mystery we're here to solve. The best way to think about this is to imagine the internet as this huge, uncharted territory. It's just full of incredible treasures, all the information you could ever want. But without a map, you'd be totally and completely lost. This is where our quest begins. So, what is a search engine, really? At its heart, it's our map and our guide. It's the tool that helps us navigate the billions and billions of pages out there on the World Wide Web. Without it, the internet would just be this impossibly huge library with no system to find anything. Now, for any quest to be successful, you've got to know what you're looking for, right? It's the same with a search. It all starts with you, with the words you choose to type into that box. This is probably the most important step of the whole process. And those words have a name. We call them keywords. So, for example, if you wanted to know what a T-Rex liked to eat, typing in "what did Tyrannosaurus Rex eat" is going to get you way better results than something vague like dinosaur food. Good keywords are like giving the search engine perfect directions. Okay, so you've typed in your amazing keywords, you hit enter. What happens in that split second? To understand this, let's go back to our library idea. But this isn't just any library. It's the biggest library in the universe with trillions of pages. How would you find anything? Well, you'd need some serious help. And that help comes in the form of what I like to call robot librarians. Search engines have these tiny little programs called web crawlers, and their job 24/7 is to zip around the internet, reading every single page they can find. Yep, that's their official name, web crawler. You might also hear them called spiders, which is a cool name, because they're basically crawling all over the web, following links from one page to the next, just constantly mapping out everything that's online. But here's the genius part. These little robots don't just read the pages, they organize them. They build this absolutely massive catalog of the entire internet. We call it an index. You can think of it as the search engine's superbrain. And this index is the real secret to how search engines are so fast. See, when you type something in, the search engine doesn't have to search the entire internet. No way. It just searches its own perfectly organized index. It's like using the index in the back of a textbook instead of having to read the whole thing every time. So really, it all boils down to this super simple three-step process. 1, you type in your keywords. 2, the search engine zaps through its massive index. And 3, it shows you what it thinks are the best results. And it does all of that in less time than it takes to snap your fingers. It's incredible. All right, so that's the behind-the-scenes magic. But let's get back to what we actually see on our screen. The search engine has handed us a map to the treasure we're looking for, but now we have to know how to read it. Each result gives you a few little clues to help you out. You get a title, that blue clickable link, we call that a hyperlink, and then a short little summary of what's on the page. All of this is designed to help you decide, yeah, that's the one I want to click on. But, and this is a really big but, is every clue on that map a good one? This is where we have to put on our thinking caps and become smart explorers. Just because something shows up in the search results doesn't automatically mean it's true or trustworthy. So, check this out. In our search for dinosaurs, this one popped up. Apatosaurus sightings in the center of London? And it wants us to book a ticket for £1,000? You know, my internal alarm bell starts ringing pretty loud when I see something like this. It just doesn't feel right. Let's put these two results side by side. The difference is pretty clear, isn't it? The first one, dino.earth, seems like its goal is to teach us things. It's educational. The second one makes this unbelievable claim, and its main goal seems to be getting £1,000 from you. That is a huge red flag. That second result is a perfect example of what we call inaccurate information. It's just plain false. And learning to spot what's inaccurate is a key skill for exploring the web. And that brings us to this big idea of fake news. This isn't just information that's wrong by mistake. No, this is false information that is packaged to look real. It's designed specifically to trick you, usually to get your money or to make you believe something that isn't true. So what does this all mean? It means the search engine is an amazing, powerful tool. But that's all it is, a tool. And it's up to us to use it wisely. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to become a really smart, savvy web explorer. So let's wrap up with some top tips. First, always use clear keywords. Second, take a second to actually read the titles and summaries. And third, and this is maybe the most important one, always ask yourself that question. Does this seem a little too good or maybe a little too weird to be true? Go with your gut. The internet is such an incredible place, just filled with amazing knowledge and creativity and connections. You now know how the map is made, and you know how to look out for traps. So the only question left is, what will you go discover?